How's it going, VC? Hope everyone's well, looking after themselves as per usual. Mr. Boulder back this week with an album ranking video. This week I'm talking about grunge heavyweights Alice in Chains. I'm going to be totally honest from the start here. I absolutely love this band. And to do this album ranking was actually quite difficult because Alice in Chains are one of those few bands that can boast the fact that they've never made a bad album. So even the album that comes in number 6 isn't a bad album. It's still a great album. It's just obviously some are slightly better than others. So going to get pretty much straight into it. For me, the weakest of their discography, but still a great album, is their most recent effort, Rainier Fog from 2018. I actually sat on this one for a while. This was out about 6-9 months before I actually picked it up. But still very good. Enjoy this one. This is the third album they made after they reformed William Duval. Yeah, a good album, this one. It kicks off with The One You Know, which showcases one of Alice in Chains' many great talents. The fact that Jerry Cantrell can write a very, very simple riff, but write a killer vocal melody to go over the top of it. So it doesn't matter that there is not much going on with the guitar because the vocal melody is great. Brilliant way to kick off the album, that The One You Know. It's a great song. And second up is the title track, Rainier Fog. Love the riffing in that one. Big fan of Jerry's guitar playing, and the riffs in that are great. Catchy song, very good chorus. Sticks out in your head. Really, really good stuff. There's a great music video for that song as well. If you haven't seen it, search for it on YouTube. Other good stuff on here. Red Giant, Drone I really enjoy as well. Maybe is very good. All I Am towards the end. The only reason this is at the bottom of the pile is because there's a few tracks towards the end of their album that are a little bit on the filler side. They're still fine, there's nothing wrong with them, but they just don't sort of grab me as much as some of the other songs on this album. And that is the only reason that Rainier Fog comes in the last position. Still a great album, but the weakest of the bunch, that has to be said for me personally. That's Rainier Fog from 2018, I think. Up next is the self-titled album from 1995, the last one to feature Lane Staley on vocals before he passed away 6-7 years later. I think it was 7 years later. Love to get this on vinyl, but fuck me, it's expensive and very rare, so the CD will have to do until someone reissues it. Hopefully someone will reissue it. I love this album. All the songs on this are good, but for me, the reason it comes in so low is that some of the songs are lacking a little bit in hooks and sort of more catchy guitar riffs, which they're well known for me personally, but it's just a bit of a lack of hooks on this one, but still lots of great stuff on this. Some of my favourites on this are Heaven Beside You. I remember having the CD single of that. Again on this album is absolutely brilliant. Love that song. Grind is very good. Sludge Factory, love the guitar riffing on that. Stuff like Frogs and Over Now are good, but some stuff in there like Nothing Song, Head Creeps, etc. Shame on You, I think Shame in You, sorry. Yeah, they're fine songs, there's nothing wrong with them, but they're just lacking a decent riff and a killer hook. And for me, the songs are just still good but not brilliant, and that's why this one comes in so low in the discography ranking, but still a good album. The last one to feature Lane before he passed away, way too young, of course. And this is the first one to have Mike Inez on bass. Still a good album, though. Self-titled one from 1995. Really enjoy that one. Up next is the album that they made when they reformed with William Duval. This is Black Gives Way to Blue. I was so excited for this album when it was coming out. They've been away for a long time, obviously, and I was looking forward to new music. I know there's people out there who don't listen to any of the new stuff that have got William Duval. Don't understand that personally. It's all good stuff. I really enjoy it. The stuff of Lane is better, but this stuff is still really, really good. First song on this album, though, is okay, but then you start to get to really good stuff. Yeah, it starts off with All Secrets Known. That's okay. Nothing wrong with it at all. But then you get Check My Brain, brilliant riff from Jerry Cantrell, catchy chorus, great stuff. Last of My Kind is another great song. Your Decision, a little bit more of a chilled out one compared to the first three with the acoustic guitar, and it sounds really nice. Great vocal melodies. Looking in View, another great guitar riff on that. Brilliant song. Lesson Learned is really good. Take Her Out. And then it ends with the title track, Black Gives Way to Blue, which is a really haunting, sad song, but absolutely fantastic. Really moving song, actually. And it features Mr. Elton John on the piano, actually. But a bit like with Rainier Fog, there's just a couple towards the end. There's a slightly filler, but it's still very, very good stuff. I listened to this album over and over again when it first came out. Picked up this vinyl about 2 years ago. Glad to finally get it on vinyl. Great album, brilliant, brilliant stuff. I really, really love this one. The stuff they're doing with Duval is very, very good. And yeah, I was so excited for this when it came out, and it did not disappoint in the slightest. That's Black Gives Way to Blue, which I think is from 2009, if my memory's correct. Can't see it right now, but I think it's 2009. Great stuff. Into the top three, and for me, the third one is The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here from 2013. I'll tell you what sticks out in my mind about this album. When I first heard this, I was bitterly disappointed. I didn't think it was that good at all. I remember just listening to it about twice thinking, that's not great. And I was shocked because, like I say, I love this band. But this is proof that repeated listens reap rewards, because I listen to it now and absolutely love it. When I've been listening to this recently, because I knew I was doing this video, I'm amazed at how much I love this album now. I did first go back to it a couple of years ago and thought, yeah, this is much better than I remember it being. And now I absolutely love it. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. What have we got on here that's great? Hollow is a really, really good starting song. Pretty Done is good. And then Stone, great guitar riff in that. Nice vocal melodies, as always. Then the fourth track, Voices, is probably my favourite song on the album. Again, it's a very dark song, but it's absolutely brilliant. The vocals are fantastic. The trade-off vocals with Jerry Cantrell and William Duval, the harmonising is absolutely brilliant. That's the word I was looking for, harmonising, not trade-off. The title track, Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. First 5 songs, all killer. Love all of them. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Lab Monkey's good as well. Scalpel is a song I really, really enjoy. Phantom Limb, another great song. Hung on a Hook, brilliant stuff. Yeah, just a couple that are not quite up to the standard of the rest, but still very, very good. This is such a good album. I cannot believe that I used to be of the opinion that it was just literally okay. I absolutely love this album now. It's such a good release. Another one I'd like to have on vinyl, but don't see it very often. When it does turn up, it's really, really expensive. So once again, I think I'm going to have to hope for a reissue, or hope it pops up on eBay and someone doesn't know what they're selling and sells it for a nice cheap price. Probably not going to happen though. But that's number 3. The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here from 2013. Brilliant album. Into the top 2. Quick sip of coffee. For me, the second best album is their debut, Facelift, from 1990. Thankfully, this was reissued not so long ago, because when the originals this turn up on eBay, they'd go for like 100, 130, 150 quid. Great album, this. Absolutely brilliant. The debut, obviously. And what a debut. It's absolutely brilliant. Kicks off with We Die Young. Great guitar riff. Man in the Box next. Brilliant stuff. I love the melody of the guitar in the verses through the wah pedal. Absolutely fantastic. Great vocals from Lane. Brilliant song. A lot of people know that one. Sea of Sorrow is another great track. Bleed the Freak, again, another great song. I Can't Remember, not quite as good as what's come before it, but still good. Love, Hate, Love, very, very good song as well. It Ain't Like That is one that I really enjoy. Sunshine, another great tune. Then you got I Know Something About You, right towards the end of the album, where you've got some like funk riffing and funk bass, which sounds like it could have been taken from one of Chic's albums, the older 70s disco legends. Totally fits the album though, which is kind of strange because obviously it's nothing like the rest of the album, but great riffing, sounds fantastic. Ends with Real Thing, Really enjoy this one. Yeah, obviously this has got Mike Starr in it on bass. He's passed away as well over the years. I think he passed away after Lane Staley, so very sad that two members of this band are no longer with us. Both very talented guys. Great album this, really enjoy it. A great debut. Hit the ground running big time on this one. Facelift from 1990, absolutely superb. And yeah, thank God this got reissued on vinyl because the OGs were so bloody expensive, it was ridiculous. So now number one, and if you're familiar with this band, you'll know what it is. And before I started doing this video, I thought this is going to be number one, I know it. But as per usual, I went back and listened to absolutely everything just to check, make sure. And yeah, this is still my number one. It was the first album of theirs I heard. It was a huge album when it came out. I didn't get it till 93. But I listened to it so much when I actually got my hands on it, and it's such a great album. It's absolutely killer. Of course, I'm talking about Dirt from 1992. 1992 was a big year for me for music. And like I say, I didn't actually get this till 1993. But a fantastic album. It's pretty much perfect. There's only one song there for me that slightly lets it down. But this is the case of, the stars aligning, everything coming together at the right time. Great songwriting, great guitar riffs, vocals are fantastic. The solid rhythm section of Sean Kinney and Mike Starr is absolutely on point. It kicks off with Them Bones, which is only 2.5 minutes long, and I wish that song was longer because I absolutely love it. A brilliant, brilliant song. Starts off with a great guitar riff from Jerry Cantrell. Great vocal melodies from Lane. Great vocal performance in general across the whole album. Great catchy chorus. It goes straight into Down That River. Another brilliant song. Then you got Rain Till I Die. Or Rain When I Die after that. Down in the Hole. Brilliant, brilliant song. Very dark sounding song, but it's absolutely fantastic. Sick Man's a good tune, and ends side A with Rooster, another brilliant song. I absolutely love that. I was familiar before I got on the album because it was on the Down in a Hole single, 12-inch single, which I've got. Side B kicks off with Junkhead, brilliant song. Dirt's fantastic. Godsmack, great song. And then for me, the only song that slightly lets it down is Hate to Feel. I still enjoy it though, but it's just not quite up to the par of the rest of the album. Angry Chair, that was the first Alice in Chains song I ever heard. I bought the 12-inch single, still got it now. A very, very dark sounding song. Great vocals. And then it ends with Wood, of course, which opens with that classic bass riff of Mike Starr's. Very recognisable bass riff. And just a fantastic song. Another great chorus. Great riffing. It's just pretty much, apart from one song, a perfect album. And even the one that I'm not so keen on is still a good song. It doesn't spoil my enjoyment of the album whatsoever. Huge album when this came out. I remember seeing an interview with Janie Lane from Warrant on YouTube. And he said when they went to do the Cherry Pie album in 1990, there was a massive sign outside for that album. And by the time he went to the record company for their next album, there was a massive poster up for this. And Warrant's album was not getting the push that the previous album got. So he knew that the tides had changed with regards to grunge. Fantastic album. It's just absolutely brilliant. I can listen to it over and over again and I never ever get bored. Never get bored of any of the songs either. Like I say, stuff like Them Bones, Down in a Hole, Rooster, Wood, Down That River are just perfect. It's just a fantastic album. One of the best albums that come out in 1992, without a doubt. For me personally, anyway, it's just absolutely brilliant, brilliant stuff. I just can't say enough good things about it. It really is that good. So that's my number one. It's Alice in Chains' Dirt from 1992. Their second album, pretty much perfect. An absolutely phenomenal release. Right, guys, that is it for this week. Thank you very much for sticking around to the end of this video. Let me know what you think about this album ranking. What's your opinion on Alice in Chains? Do you love them as much as me, or are you not a fan? If you like this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, get in touch, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That would be very much appreciated. Continues to pick up more subs, so if you're new to the channel and you've only recently subbed, thank you very much. And if you've been subbed from the off or for a long time, then thank you very much again. It is very much appreciated. I'll be back next week, probably with a vinyl update, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll catch you later. See ya, bye.